Okay, so Lori Loughlin's husband, Mossimo Giannulli, wants out of prison early. The fashion designer is currently serving 5 months in federal prison for his role in the college admissions scandal. He's now asking the judge permission to serve the remainder of his sentence at home. According to his lawyer, Mossimo spent the first 56 days in the solitary confinement due to COVID restrictions. He's now been released to the general prison camp. His wife, Lori, spent 2 months in federal prison and was released shortly after Christmas. Erica, should Mossimo be allowed to serve the rest of his sentence at home, in your opinion?
Taking Mossimo out of it for a second, I would like to point out that 56 days in solitary confinement is a long time. A lot of people do consider solitary confinement to be cruel and unusual punishment. However, that being said, in this case, what he's essentially asking for is to be treated like the rest of the world, because we're all in home, quarantine. So what's the difference between the average person and him serving his time at home? And it's interesting that because they decided to play this out for so long, that's how they ended up in the situation of being in prison during COVID. Had they just taken their punishment like Felicity Huffman did in the beginning, they would have been in and out and this wouldn't even be a thing. So he kind of brought it on himself.
Tori, you were chiming in when Erica was speaking. What did you want to say?
No, I just wanted to say, we all kind of joke about Operation Varsity Blues and all this and the 11 days and all that, but I strongly believe in abolishing solitary confinement for many psychological reasons, and 56 days can make someone have significant mental health problems. I think he should be in jail or confined, but I absolutely don't think, and I understand they needed to be, but at some point 56 days to me is torture.
Yeah, I agree with you. His lawyer stated, and I don't know how true this is because it's just his lawyer saying, but he went through, he's going through severe mental health, and he also was assaulted, I've heard from his lawyer. But I don't know, I mean, if you compare the two, I don't know if he has bigger charges, but like Felicity Huffman served 12 days. He's 56 days in solitary confinement. If you do it just by their crime, I feel like he's done his time, but I don't know if there's bigger charges on him.
See, I disagree with you guys. I agree in the sense that I have so much empathy, and I think that solitary confinement is cruel and unusual punishment. Agree. However, there's inmates, the list goes on and on and on, that are also experiencing that, again, because of COVID. So the fact that we're all singling him out when there are others that have done far less egregious crimes than him who are also in solitary confinement because of COVID, why are we going to give him a pass?
They also released a lot of prisoners when COVID started. Remember, they let go a lot of prisoners with lesser crimes, and they're like, we don't, the jails, the populations in jail,
I just don't want to
let it go because the COVID outbreak was crazy.
I just don't want to see him get special treatment. He doesn't deserve special treatment. He should have to carry out his sentence just like everybody else. If they are going to release people to go home and serve their sentences at home that have the same type of conviction or charges as he does, then that's a whole different story. I just hope that he's not going to get special treatment because he can buy the money, can buy the best lawyer, and then I just don't think that's ethical nor fair.
56 days in solitary.
I know.
That's not special.
No, it's because of COVID. He's not alone.
Either way.
Right, but then who's advocating for the other inmates?
No, you're wrong.